St. Joseph Oratory. What is it used for? The St. Joseph Oratory is a Roman Catholic church in Côte d'Ivoire. It is a very popular spot for tourists and for people who intend to worship there. Each year, around 2 million people visit it. It is also the tomb of its founder, Brother André. History of the place of worship. The oratory's history is closely related to the life of Brother André. André was regarded as a miracle worker, but he would not take the praise for himself, being devoted to the patron saint of the church, Saint Joseph. In 1914, the beginning of the oratory was authorized to commence construction, starting with the crypt, and it contains a church that can seat up to 1,000 people. Work on the basilica's base started in 1926, but was halted for quite some time due to the Great Depression. It was in 1956 that the oratory was fully opened and considered a place of worship. On May 23, 1982, Pope John Paul II visited and prayed at the tomb of Brother André while visiting Montreal. The crypt below the basilica has crutches along the wall that once belonged to those who were healed by Saint Joseph through Brother André. Description of interesting architectural elements. As a whole, the oratory is in the Beaux-Arts style, with the limestone crypt and the granite basilica having an Italian Renaissance-inspired design. Whilst building the dome of the oratory, the architects considered mirroring the St. Peter's Basilica in Rome, but decided against that and built it to resemble the Cathedral of Santa Maria del Fiore in Florence. It is the only building in Montreal allowed to be taller than Mount Royal. At least 2 events hosted by this place of worship. First, at the Basilica, they take part in the age-old tradition of Ash Wednesday, which is practiced most commonly by Catholics. It is a day of prayer and fasting that takes place on the first day of Lent, the 6 weeks before Easter. Many Christians will attend a special service at the church, at which they are marked with ash on their foreheads in the shape of a cross. The name of this day is derived from this practice, and the ash on the forehead serves to remind the worshippers that we came from dust, and to dust we will return. This year it takes place on February 22nd. Second, Sunday Mass is a huge part of Christian faith. The basilica and the crypt have many options in different languages, and at different times of the day, allowing for more people to be accepted into the church and for more people to become acquainted with the faith. The crypt offers Mass from Monday to Saturdays at 7 a.m., 8:30 a.m., 10 a.m., 11:30 a.m., 4:30 p.m., 7:30 p.m. in French, and in English they have Mass at 12:15 p.m. and at 7:30 p.m. The Basilica is only open on Sundays for Mass, and it's only available in French at 11 a.m. and at 12:30 p.m.